Everybody, Ralph Havens here, autoimmuneanswers.com. And Sunday morning up here out by Mount Baker, and about to go live on Facebook. So if you're watching on YouTube, you're already seeing it. For everybody else on Facebook, it'll be up in just a second. And I've got a really cool meditation kind of technique. It's sort of a meditation. It's sort of a visualization. It's something that some of you might have done in the past, similar kind of things, but I've got a different slant on it. So let's just see. Okay, I think that looks good. Okay, so going live now. Hopefully it works this time. Yesterday we had a little funny thing with it, but it is working. All right, so welcome, Ralph Havens here, out by Mount Baker, and sun's just coming up on a Sunday. All right, it's really cold. The skiers are probably a little bummed because it's not snowing, and it was raining all throughout the week, which if it would have been doing that now, it would be snow on the mountain, but that's okay. So this morning, what I have for you is something that I found back in around 2010 that I've used for many years, and it's a really cool meditation or visualization or law of attraction kind of thing that I have for you. And it's a way to really tune into to what you want, what you really want in life. And so I'm going to do that for you right now. And I've got something a little bit, a different slant on it at the end, so look for that. So what you can do, if you like, is, and what you can do too is go ahead and check and see how you feel. Walk around, see how your arms and legs are moving, see how your neck moves, see how your back moves, and see if you're any different afterwards. Because that's one of the benefits of this kind of work. It's all encoded with this matrix energetics. And I got this thing that I'm going to show you from a guy that that was recommended in a matrix energetics class. It's not, anyway, so anyway, here we go. So what you can do is think about what you would want, like what you want in life. So, you know, some of you have the idea that, you know, the universe is infinite and the universe can provide anything you want, right? If it wanted to, it could give you anything, your health, relationship, like a husband or a wife or boyfriend or girlfriend, or change something, or money things. It is infinite. So if you had things just like you want them, what would you want? So take a moment. This is a nice time in the morning to do this, if it's morning for you right now. And take a moment and just think about what it is you really want, the lifestyle. And it can involve everything, of course, you know, your home, your cars, your relationships, your family, your money. What does you really want? And as you think of it, you can kind of imagine it like it's a little movie and just play it out in your imagination. You can close your eyes if you want. And just think about what you want as if it's already playing as a movie. And you could put yourself in there, of course, as one of the characters in the movie, in your movie. That's right. And notice what you would be doing. Like, what would you be up to if you had everything you wanted? The love, the money, the relationships, the health, the lifestyle. What might you be doing? What would you be driving? What kind of clothes would you be wearing? What would you be doing during the day? How would you be spending your day? What kind of speed might you be walking? What might you be thinking? What might you be up to? And think of what else you would want in that life, your life. Just think about what you want. And then as you think of it, think of yourself having it. Like, see if you can pop yourself into the movie where you're actually in the movie, and you're the character in the movie. You're the one that has it. So now it's you're in the movie and you're looking out at your life and your loved ones and your money and your health and what you're up to, and you're living your life from that perspective, with you already having it. So pop yourself into the movie. And there's a twist on this at the end. So if, for some of you that have done this law of attraction kind of stuff or this dream board kind of thing, there's another part of this. So hang out for that in just a moment. For right now, you can think of what it is you truly want, and then pop yourself into that movie and as if you're already having it. Imagine who you'd be with, what kind of speed you would be moving through space, what would be some of your possessions, what kind of things would you be thinking, what would you be working on. And now imagine you've had that for 3 years. You've had that for 3 years. That's how life has gone. And you've had it for 3 years, and I come up to you now, 3 years later, and I say, hey, that's really cool. You got all that. Now, what do you want now? So you could take a moment right now and think, okay, having all that for 3 years, what do I want now? What is the next step? And when you think of that, go ahead and pop yourself into that movie so that you're walking around as that person, having whatever that is. Whether it's relationships or other things with love or money or finances or business or homes or health or what you would be doing, who you would be doing it with. What do you want at that point, 3 years after the first part? And just pop yourself into that movie. What kind of issues would you have at that point? There'd be other concerns now. When you have certain things that you got, then there would be other issues that came up. So what kind of things would you be dealing with now? And how might you be handling problems at that point? Having all that. What kind of speed would you walk? How would you treat other people? What challenges might you have at that point? What kind of fun would you be having? And you can just put yourself into that situation and feel what that feels like. And now say you've had that for 3 more years. 3 more years of having that exact lifestyle. And what if I came up to you at that point now and said, hey, that's awesome, look at what you got. What do you want now? What is it you want now? And think about that. You might have to go a little deeper, like what is it you want now? Having all that, the money, the love, the homes, the cars, the lifestyle, the health. Now, what is it you want? Now, what's important to you? Because there's going to come a time, right, when you're not here on this planet, at least not in this form. We're all going to pass away. So having all that stuff now, what do you want? Yeah, that. And notice yourself having that. What might it be like? What would it feel like to have that? And how would you be moving through space? How would you be walking? Who would you be around? What might you be up to? Who would you be playing with? Who would you be working with? What might be you working against? What would be your issues, your concerns? What might you be up to? Who would you be up to with? What would it feel like having all that? And now let's go another 3 years down the road, and I come up to you, you've had all of that. You've had all of that, every bit of that. That's how you live. And I ask you, what do you want now? What might that be? There's always something, I think, as long as we're alive, of course, right? That you're going to want. You're going to want to do something. You're going to want new things. There's going to be new challenges. So what might that be at that point? And what would it feel like? Who would you be? Who might you be having all of that? Who might you be? I learned this from a guy, Fred Dodson, in his book, Parallel Universes of Self. Really good book. Learned about that book back in the early Matrix Energetics days. And it was really cool. It's something I still use every day. And yet a lot of people do stuff like this, the law of attraction, The Secret, all these create your own reality kind of ways of being. And yet they don't always get exactly what they want, right? And so what I found is there's something else. There's something else that's important. And it's the stuff that's in the way. It's the stuff that's in the way of having all that. Like, it's like one thing to say, now just go be that person, right? Be that person on the inside. But how do you do that? You keep dreaming it, you keep thinking it, you keep doing stuff in the physical world to try to make it happen. And so how do you be that person? Is there something in the way? The universe is infinite, right? I mean, look around. It's like the sun, the trees. It's like incredible, right? Like it's incredible. It's incredible. All that abundance, all the trees, all of nature. And so if it's so abundant and you can dream it up and be what you want to be on the inside, what's the limiting thing? What's the deal? And so what I found, and I still have goals, I still have stuff, but so much has come true. I mean, Jen and Ben and Baden and the Pacific Northwest and being able to do what I love to do. And there's still things I want and still things we're working on and stuff we want to change in the world. But what I found is there's a way to work on the deep inner stuff. And if you've been watching my Facebook Lives and videos, you've heard about it, I think. There's a few things to do. One of the key things is to go and shift the stuff that's in the way of being that person that already has all that stuff that you want. And that's what I've been using a lot. I use it every morning, every single morning. And it's so easy to miss. If you hear it once or twice, you'll think, maybe like I did, like, oh, that's too simple, Ralph. That's very nice. Good job. Yeah, good job. But what I found is there's a way to really clear the deep inner game stuff that's in the way of being the person that has what you say you want. And so that's what I have for you. I've been getting lots of good reviews of people getting this. And I have a PDF and a free full hour session where I did it with our group, our Enlighten Up group and our Miracles group, some groups that I have online. And I made a whole session for it, an hour-long session, and you can have that. I want to give that to you, and a PDF of this and 2 other secrets that I found that are not really in that law of attraction kind of thing, but are so key to making it so that you are that person that has that already is that person that has what you want. So you can grab it. I put it in the comments. It'll be in the comments in the YouTube video too. And it's at ralphhavens.com/enlighten up. ralphhavens.com/enlighten up. And go grab it and let me know, you know, if you use it, you know, it's going to be something that you might look at it and go, oh, it's too simple, Ralph. Yeah, yeah, good job. But if you do that video every single day and learn this process, I think you'll see some big changes. And it'd be cool to hear what you notice. I've seen some really cool stuff change pretty fast with it, and it's what I use every day, along with some other stuff. And I'll, later on in that, if you go to ralphhavens.com/enlighten up, I have another video for you after that, and a whole bunch of information of some cool ways to use these kinds of things and more. But go ahead and grab the free thing, and I will. I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right. So everybody have a great Sunday. I'm heading in. It's cold, but it's beautiful. And I will see you guys all. That's where I put my computer. I'll see you guys. See you guys next time. All right. Bye now. Let's see. Where's my video?